Hello and welcome to another Doing Stuff with me, Beard. I know that I said at the end of the last video we're doing some more on the door cards, but funnily enough I've changed my mind. We're going to try and get the dash out of the car. So to complete the interior I need to at least have the inside of the car wiring sorted, and to do that I kind of want to map out the wiring that's there to try and figure out what I'm going to attach to this PDM that I've been looking at. To do that, I need to take the dash out. So yeah, that's going to be the attempt for today. I say attempt because I've never actually taken a dash out of a car before. There's only like 6 screws or something, but that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. So yeah, let's have at it, shall we? Also, quickly before we start, I had a quick go at doing some tidying, cables wise. So what was really bugging me was, even beforehand, these were like kind of out and about in the way. And what I've actually managed to do is reroute them off into the archways, and the cables are actually long enough to do it for the fuel and the fuel and the boot cable. So they are now mostly out of the way, which will be good. I just need to, I think once I get the dash out, I can get rid of this bonnet catch one, because I don't currently have a bonnet catch. But I'll be resolving that with some aero catches with locks on. But yeah, just a random thing I did off camera after the last video. Alright, so as you can see, most of that got removed a while back. I do think I need to try and get this out before I do too much. And I can't remember how many screws this thing has in it. Not many, I don't think. Oh, that's one holding the top bit on. And then let's I don't think it's all the screws that are supposed to be here, if I remember rightly. Oh man, I just realised this mileage is almost on full clock. So at some point soon, a few thousand miles, the clock's going to reset. I might actually have to take this out first. And it was totally worth saving these old flipping sofa cushions. Oh, there's one there. I don't think it's a screwdriver for this. Get this off. Oh shit. So that's that bit. Don't know if I'm supposed to be able to get these little bits of trim off or what. Oh, there we go. So, pretty full strength and ignorance. Mostly ignorance. And maybe figuring out how these switches are moved. Just for record purposes, it turns out these are attached to something that is a plug that's further back. So if I can get that out from there, I'm assuming this side has something similar, which is possibly that one. There we go. Go on, let's see if that's worked. Yeah, Morty. Right. Oh, that's a momentary switch. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Oh, that's one bit. I need to remember that and no, I don't think it's, oh, maybe it was that one. What was it? It's a 2 and a, yeah. That was the rear heated and the fog lights. I'm going to see if I can label those somehow. So, dash around is off. I think I need to get this little trim piece off. And then these. I'm not entirely sure if I've got to get the dials out to be able to get the dash off, but I think that's the route I'm going to try. I've disconnected the speedo from the gearbox, or the mileage, whatever it is. I think it's for the speedo. Yeah, so let's do these bits next, shall we? Get myself comfy, or as comfy as I possibly can be doing this. Try and do my best to keep screws that are with the items that they came off, but it's not the easiest at times. So I've got those two going with that. I'm going to assume these two next. The fun bit will be remembering how this goes back together again. But that would be a future me problem. I am going to have to make a future me problem t-shirt at some point. That'd be kind of fun. I do not actually know how to remove these, so. Right, what we do have to do, potentially, remove the grommet for the speedo so that the cable will pull through. Oh god, there's two. How's that going to work? That ain't going through that hole, I don't think. I wonder if I can get away with removing the dash without taking it off. We may have to try removing the dash without taking this off. We'll see how that goes, because I currently don't know how it's supposed to go through all those holes, unless there's a way to disconnect it from the back of this by getting it through in far enough, maybe. Hello. I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Need to possibly try and push this cable forward and pull this out a bit more. There's got to be a bit of back and forth, which means getting comfortable in the car is a pointless idea. Ugh. This is attached at all. Yeah, I need to remove the whatchamacallit trim, washer cowling or whatever you want to call it. These clips are all that are holding it in place anyway, by the looks of it. Yeah, yes it was. I need to clean up anyway. Ooh. Stephanie. Right, let's try. It doesn't want to push forward anymore, because I think this is stopping it. So let's try and yeah, because that definitely does not. Don't think that disconnects from the back of there. Might have a separate. Oh, I don't know. Right, let's go with the other thing and just undo everything. And then there is one down there. and then a couple at that end which I need to get to where you guys are. What is it they say? You're only one rounded bolt away from a bad day. How about two? Now, unfortunately, these are a screw head that holds the dash in, and two of them just decided to let go. So they are now a future me drilling out and doing something with problem. Probably replacing for a bolt. So I have a bolt head to round off at some point if I ever decide to take the dash off again. Yeah. Back to our previously scheduled entertainment of attempting to figure out how this comes off. Oh. Easier than I thought, maybe. Not sure how well we'll get this because the lighting's a bit... We have an unusual amount of sunlight going on, which isn't going to help. Let's see where we can get with this. I don't know what's attached to what. So right, so the dash is definitely stopping stuff right now. But nothing else, like everything else is moving. It's the only thing is stopping really is the dash, I think. This isn't really stopping anything. Oh. Alright. I've just realised that the bonnet latch has been pulled through. So if I could get that dislodged, get that out of the way. There we go. Yeah, it is. I think. Let's see if I can get the... Might be a stupid thing to do thinking about it. There was a whole bunch of grease under there. Oh, I need to get that off my hands. Old pants for the win. base was, but ooh. Alright, so if I push that back, will I be able to bring this forward more? Or is there a secondary thing that... Oh, I feel like I need to drop the steering rack, but I don't really want to do that unless I have to. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to get it over the steering wheel at the minute. Oh my god, there's so much in here. It's attached to this. Fuck. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take the steering wheel off to do this. Which, again, I'm not entirely sure how to do. As with almost every job. So this has got to pop off. Right. This very much feels like one of those that escalated quickly kind of jobs. Got the steering wheel off and decided I kind of need to take these off. I figured out how to get the fat end of the speedo thing off, and that's sat in the garage now. The only thing I need to get out of the way now is this, and then everything should come forwards with any luck. But just fighting clips. And it's stupid because it shouldn't be that fucking difficult. This job might not get finished today. Oh wait, no, there we go. Hey, talking to you, that helped. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to move you because this door doesn't want to stay open. But yeah, so I've got some cables down here that I need to cut some zip ties because they're not are they reusable? Oh yeah, they are. Oh, I like them. That's cool. But yeah, let's see if there's other ones exactly the same. It is. So I don't have to cut some zip ties. This is what I like. Random things that should just be normal. There we go. I am going to have to then figure out what half these plugs go to and how half these plugs fucking work. Let's go. Wee prick. Oh, there we go. It's a lift. Alright. That's my... I need to figure out what all of these do at some point as well. But Hey, Seaton. Right, so this one needs to come out as well. Is that as low as it'll go? It is. Right. Right, let's rearrange. So I got this off. It turns out I didn't need to get the speedo cable through the bulkhead. Clips off at the back. That's my own fault. That's a lack of knowledge. So all I've got to do is kind of dislodge any cables that are attached now to the dash, so that I can get it out, hopefully. I'm tempted to try and get it maybe forward and see what's attached. I don't think there's anything that's massively attached. Oh, he says, and then finds things that are massively attached. Oh well, yeah, I'll sort shit out. Yeah, I don't know if I can get this set up as a decent angle, we shall film it, but if not, we don't. Thrilling, Mr. Beard, thrilling. Well, whilst you're... let's try and dislodge some cables, shall we? Right, well, there's one detached. The fucking fog light does not want to let go. Oh, that's gone. Saying stuff all over it. Yeah, that's where's this go? Oh, this is. Oh, yeah, so this is all this stuff. That. Oh, there we go. So, we have. Now, I think that one is my rando little speaker wires. Ah, boy. Yeah, boy. So that's my speakers. Right, so, let's make some more labels. So we've got mirrors. Let's get some music going. Oh. And then that was plugged into the fog light. That seems a lot of wires for a fog. I suppose it's a few. And that's front fogs. Got some fucking epic music playing right now. As in, like, probably, if I was able to check my phone, Godzilla soundtrack probably. So these all curl. Okay, so that's still attached pretty strongly to something. What did I say that was? And as if by magic, the dash is basically out. That was a bit of a pain in the arse, and I have no idea if I'm going to remember how to put it all back in. But it's out, and that was the main thing. So I'm now going to vaguely, well, I'm going to get dash out of the way, and yeah, have a bit of a tidy up, I think. Got to put a couple of bits back in so that I know what's connected to what. to help with the electrical mapping later on. And then I just need to figure out something. My brain's dead now. I am very tired. So like I say, I'm going to get this back together, get it so I've got the steering wheel back on, push it back forwards, give up for the rest of my Sunday. Yeah. Right, let's see if we can get this dash out, shall we? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's heavy. Flipping heck. Yeah. One dash. No waiting. Yeah, so tidy up, shall we? Right, and I am going to call it there. So, as always, if you've watched to the end, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.